Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to dev session number 64. And let's be honest, I've done probably like thousands of dev sessions at this point, but I wanna keep to this because it's good to document the progress live of the game. I think it's really cool and people seem to like it. People seem to like watching me work on the game. So yeah, welcome to another one. And what are we doing today? Well, we have our playtest tomorrow. If you're interested, it's a private playtest, but we're hosting it in our Discord server. So we do have a Discord server for our Souls like Eldoria, Souls like RPG, and I'm just getting set up here. So we're gonna get started with our announcements. So, Eldoria, we have a Steam page for our game, and it's where you're able to dig up the truth of darkness while you destroy that corruption or purify it. So me, my brother, and a couple of other good friends are working on it. Go check it out if you feel called to. And I post regularly on our socials. If you're watching me on YouTube, we do have all the information in the description below and also on my channel page there. So we are on X. Let's see. We have the Discord server, like I said, YouTube. We have a newsletter on our website, so go check that out, eldoriagame.com. I'm actually going to be making our May newsletter like updates video, so that will be coming out. I'll have a list and everything in the newsletter for that, so you'll see everything our team worked on in the month of May. And I stream typically Sundays and Tuesday nights, and on Tuesdays I play another game just to relax, and also it's a bit of game dev homework, right? So just see what's working well for other games and see if we can learn something for our game. There's a lot of inspiration that has made Eldoria what it is today, and I'm sure there will be more. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. What I'm going to be working on today is tidying up the 3 floors that we have so far. So I found some things that could be fixed, and I am working on the rocks and placing them across all 3 floors. So the Lost Labyrinth is this dungeon that I've been working on. It's going to be a big part of the Steam demo, and I will want to be making new items like the primal drop, a vessel seed, and bow and arrows. A birch bow, and bronze arrows. So I do have a wooden sword for the first melee weapon. We will get Melian soon as well. So let's just make sure I got the chat up here. Right. And I'm gonna play some music for myself. Make sure this is all set up. Okay. I'm a bit confused because now all of a sudden I don't even know what's going on anymore. At least I can hear music. I'm happy about that. All right. Show what I'm up to. So I'll hide this for now. Got GitHub going, so we're gonna focus on floor 1 in the end room. I fixed the ceiling. I'd say fixed a few object position issues in the level. in the dungeon. So I'm gonna check, just kind of be iterative about all this. I'm gonna go over all of the ceilings and all the hanging banners because I noticed there was a bit of an issue with that. Banners. Because some of them were pushed in too far into the wall, so they animate like they have a animation to make it look like there's a draft in the dungeon, and they were kind of cutting through the wall. Just want to make sure everything's set up. I did all this manually, like every single object you see in the dungeon. We'll be creating a system in the future to make this easier. I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered. I look forward to creating more props because it'll definitely add to the aesthetic. And I'm always open to like suggestions. If you think that this dungeon could ever use something new you haven't seen, let me know. So I can't have all the ideas. I have a lot of good ideas, but not all of them. So this is floor 1. We'll make sure floor 1 is all set, including the ceilings, before I move on to the next one, next floor. It's here, it's good. So let's look over the ceilings. There's a hole here, I fixed that. I've fixed a lot so far, so that was something really rare. I don't think I'll find anything else. If I do, it'll be just like one other place. You know, I was thinking about it. I think it would be really helpful to have items like in Dark Souls, like it's like somebody's soul and you cash in on it, because that would create more items to actually get, and then that will help you level up faster. Design soul caching item like a hero's soul or something. Because in the spiritual community, it's actually believed that like your monad, like your oversoul, actually has like multiple souls, like a lot of souls within it. So that actually makes sense. I never thought of like Dark Souls kind of piggybacking on that. Hey, Michael. Let's see. That'd be cool if there was some sort of spider creature. I love that. That dropped in on you from above. It would keep the player on their toes, I think. Doesn't necessarily need to be a spider, though. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Yeah, because, as of right now, there's no real reason to look up. And I think that would be so helpful. So I'm just literally copying your comment and adding it to my list of things to do, like, in the near future. Thank you. Yeah, like, and I think sometimes, like, if it's, let me just make sure. Okay, good, my desktop audio is muted. Using animals that already exist, or like a weird spider-esque creature, like Jorge or I could make up some sort of concept of weird. I just need practice with weird mishmashes of creatures. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I think floor 1 is good. I put rocks in here. So it kind of breaks up, like, you know, having round organic objects breaks up the flatness of everything. Oh, hey, Jesse, welcome. I make tree spawn points for spiders to descend and murder trucks. Oh, man. Oh, every time, I mean, really, like, if you play Dark Souls, it's like, or Elden Ring or whatever, just like, if you walk to a room where it opens up, you're like looking around every corner, like, you're not just gonna go right into the room. And if it's a really tall ceiling, I'm always looking up, like, there's gotta be something up there. Welcome, Jesse. Yeah, welcome, guys. Thank you for joining. I honestly had a little bit of a late start because I was watching anime. I had like no time to relax today. And then I was watering our plants outside and I just grabbed a wad of lettuce from the garden and just shoved it in my mouth. Grabbed a glass of water and I'm like, "All right, I got some fuel. I'm ready. I'm ready for the stream." Yeah. Uh some take sardines, some take lettuce, whatever. Yeah. Can you tell we're on a mission to make a fucking game? Just shove it in the biggest orifice of my body and just keep it moving. Yeah, yep. uh but yeah, I'm super psyched. I like the rocks in the dungeon. Like, kind of sprinkling them here and there. And I made these hallways bigger. It just felt way too tight. Like, if you're gonna move around, you should definitely have some space. This is the elevator. I'm feeling like this texture looks much more high resolution than the ground that I've had like for a year and a half. I'll probably end up updating this. Plus, it's just lower res, but you go through oh, I know why. I did this, I moved the floor just a little bit lower because for some reason the elevator's doing weird shit and I can't be bothered at the moment. Because then it kind of cuts through the floor and it just looks bad. So I'll just keep it like that for now. But, I have some rocks here. I could certainly, like, oh, that's what I was gonna do. Okay, so I made a texture with moss on it. So I wanna sprinkle in some mossy rocks. So I'm kind of thinking, what is the best way to do this? Because, like, I have the material. And this has an LOD group on it. And so, like, it grabs from the mesh renderer, but all I want to change is the material. I mean, I would rather make it a prefab variant. So I'm gonna do this again. Drag it in here. Do it for all 7 rocks. Alright. Prefab variant. This should be pretty simple. Okay. So I'll just fix or create all of them first. and then sprinkle them around floor 1, and then we're on to floor 2. Oh, I like to keep things neat. Reset the transform there. Gonna reset this. I want to create material. Today, my music has been like bagpipe music, and like I don't even know what genre this is, but I like it. It can be a little obnoxious sometimes with the bagpipes, but yeah, now it's getting obnoxious. It's just loud and too many high-pitched notes. But it could be good. Alright, the material. I think I named it like that. Hey, welcome a new viewer! Hey, welcome S Funk 1992. Yes, yes, I am a fellow Unity dev. And so is my good friend here, Mortal Crux. He's a Unity dev as well. MK Composer is actually our music composer for our game. It's a Souls-like RPG, Eldoria, that I'm working on. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Let's see. Michael says, it's very nasally and spread, but works for certain things. Yeah. I feel like, if it's slower paced, like playing bagpipes is less obnoxious, it can be good. But if it's all, like, most of the song and it's just very, like, fast and a lot of notes, it gets kind of overbearing. I recently found out I have an accordion in my sound library, and I wish I knew sooner. Wow, that's really cool. My dad, I think, still has an actual accordion. I don't even know if we have it here, or it might be in his closet, but it's heavy as hell. I bet you'll make great music with the accordion package. S Funk says, awesome, a full team in stream is rare. I know! Is your dad Weird Al? No. He was just that dad that, every kid would feel embarrassed every time he would pull out his accordion, like, oh, what a nerd. Yeah. It's like 40, 50 pounds. I've tried to pick it up. I'm like, holy hell. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Mortal Crux is a very good friend of ours, so there are regulars in here. I always love seeing another dev join us on the stream. But yeah, I'm just getting ready for our playtest tomorrow. It's an internal playtest and just like polishing some things in the dungeon. We're working on our Steam demo, so it's going pretty well. Let's see. So I'm gonna go in here. Oh, okay. It won't let me this way. Sometimes if you double click on a prefab variant in the scene, it's just going to edit that instance, and it's not like the mother prefab. So I just like to go in the project view to make sure. So, drag in this material. Some parts of it stretch a little bit, but it's okay for now. I did triplanar projection and substance painter, so I could always improve it later on. All right. Gonna keep it moving. I think my brain works faster if I do like the same kind of the same kind of task multiple times in a row. So I'm just gonna create all the materials first for the moss. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just make it closer and easier to drag everything. I like that you could just press fix now instead of going to the import settings for the normal map. Because that's what I used to do. And then I realized, oh, that's helpful. I hope you all had a great day. Flew by yet again. Thank you for the follow. I think Squeakle probably showed up on the screen when that happened. I got that working. All right. We've been working on it for 2.5 years. A lot of it, like the first year, was like developing a workflow and actually getting the art style down. Because I'll show you. Oh, I should probably bake the nav mesh. Bake it after I put the rocks down. But I'll show you a little bit of gameplay. So my brother is the lead game developer on this, and I'm using keyboard and mouse, but it feels a lot better with the you know what? I'm gonna pause my music and share the audio because you guys will be able to hear the music. You should be able to hear it. Not like, you know, that loud, but enough. So, like, the lighting is in the process of being fixed. So, like, and in the first room, we're gonna have a wooden sword you can pick up. We just don't have melee implemented yet. We have magic. But so, it feels better on a keyboard, on a controller. The AI works for the mice, so we have Squeakle here. And we're also gonna have, like, it partially works. My brother has been in the middle of, like, implementing 3 or 4 different core mechanics to the game. We should probably focus on just 1 or 2. And we are planning on having, like, the hopping, like, the mouse, like, stopping, like, every time they land on the ground, because they're just kind of, like, sliding. It doesn't look as natural. But, whoops. This is, another bug. When you pick up the weapons, it goes into your, quick slot, like, as the active, weapon. But you're not actually equipping it, like, in your hand. So, that's something we want to fix. This is toxic spores. I'm just gonna run away. The enemies are gonna be so much harder. Like, the AI is very little bit, just a little bit implemented to have something. But so this is our inventory. I'll maximize this. And so, you know, the UI is in progress. It looks a hell of a lot better than before. I feel like I could give it a more rustic look with the tabs here, and also, like, empty space. I prefer for it to actually have some more sort of texture than it just be this flat color. But everything else, I feel like it's feeling pretty solid. UI navigation is in progress. I did set up the UI for these two, but at least the art assets. So we're in the process of getting this done. Let's see if the title screen starts when I press this. I've never tried this, so I don't know. Haha! I get so excited. Yeah. So I'll let it play a little bit, because this is like the best song of my life. Credits to Michael. And I want, like, an animated title screen, because that would just make it so much more exciting. Oh, yeah. Thank you, S-Funk. I want to say skunk, because the lettering is small. And I'm like, no, it's not skunk. But yeah, like, this is the exciting part of the song. I just, like, sit here, like, everybody, listen! Anyway. If you join the playtest, you'll hear the whole thing. Yeah. So, you can play. I don't know why they're dying. Oh, and that's a problem. You know what? Maybe is it because, and now my bars are empty, it might be because, like, somehow the enemy was, like, hitting me while I was in the menu? Probably. I don't know what happened. Usually Seth or Funk is what people stick with. Okay! I will remember Seth and or Funk. We will see what happens. I'm just curious to test this out. If I get hit, do I die immediately, or, like... I'm gonna, let's see. Okay. So I could see the player's stats. Like, what is actually going on. And I don't expect to get, like, the playtest version that we put out, like, perfect. That's why we're playtesting. To find stuff like this, it's in Combat Entity, under Stats, and so it's... So they're full in actuality, but they're empty. So it's probably just not getting, like, instantiated properly, or whatever happened. I wonder what happens when I get hit, like, now. Well, nothing happens visually, but the stats are updated, like, in the script. I recently changed my main menu entirely to a video projection instead of using anything 3D, which can be a nice way to have an HD backdrop with really smooth motion that isn't affected by the quality settings users have on an individual basis. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Michael gave me a good idea just 10 minutes ago. With the spider dropping from the ceiling sort of thing. Video projection for title screen. Yeah, I was, like, wondering about that. Like, how can we save on resources and just have it looking really, really good? So, you know, you're able to open doors, dodge roll, you can break stuff, which is very important. Pick up items, like, so we're gonna update the mechanics for the body and mind brews, which I redesigned. And And we have 3 floors. Like, AI, you know, will fix it so they're not running into the walls. And the lighting works in some places. It's just, oops. It's this button. Okay. And I like to like put items hidden underneath crates, or we also have chests. This room just only has an enemy for now. But we'll have, what even happened? Yeah, the lighting sometimes like does that thing. Like it goes through walls, and I don't know what to do about that. Like, does anyone know what to do about that? It's just an issue I have not gotten to yet. But yeah, here's a chest. More brews. Our elevator. We're gonna work on the physics with this, because you'll see her kind of, like, dropping weird like that. Oh! Wow, okay. That's fun. Enjoy the ride. I don't know if you'll ever get off. Oh, okay. There you go. I never actually saw that happen. That's funny. And now you're just stuck on another wall. I want to end your misery. I'm trying to remember where the next spell is. They'll die from poison over time, so... There you go. And then you get the spirit shards instead of souls. Gonna go down. I don't even remember where the next spell is. It's close to where the next cave will be. I'm not gonna say where the cave will be, because it's a secret. And when we have illusionary walls, it's gonna be behind it. So, like... let me see if I can find an example. Like this looks like a door. It may be an illusionary wall. So you'll just need to hit it, and it'll disappear and turn into a regular door. If it is, you know, a fake wall. I'll just showcase here, like, the first level, the floor. I'm pretty sure I put the spell in a chest. I don't understand why enemies are dying. Like, I mean, unless if they walked into my poison cloud, that's the only explanation. But yeah, no, all the lighting is real-time, actually. It's strange, and it's like the walls have, it's double-sided. There's no, like, openings or anything where the lighting could, like, go through, like, a plane. So I'm not really sure what to do. And I have tested it with, like, the walls, like, one wall, like, 3 meters by 3 meters is, like, just 2 planes, like, just a little bit apart. They're not connected. And then I tested a wall that was completely closed. Just a, you know, a square or a cube, like, scaled down in one axis. And it still went through the wall. So I'm just like... And the textures display fine. The normals are, you know, going in the right directions. So I don't know. But this is the one sound effects we got in so far for the magic spring. Carlos is in the middle of also getting magic springs to work so you can resonate with them and sit in them and everything. That will be so game-changing. Yeah, so this is our other, wait. Is it? Okay, I pressed the right key. Lightning arc. And, you know, feedback in the playtest on, like, the volume of things will be great. But so I got lightning arc, I just changed, oops, I pressed both, keys at the same time. But so lightning arc, routes to, up to 5 enemies, within a certain radius. There's 2 enemies here? No. I go to the next floor. But I really like the rocks, because it really breaks up the monotony of the same walls over and over again. Also, you'll see, like, details on the spells that you pick up through here. Oh, that's a good question, Mortal. I could try to make the walls thicker, although it's kind of a drag, with how the whole floor is designed. I mean, it doesn't have to be that much thicker, I would think. I could try that. I'll write that as a note for something to try out. For bleeding light through walls, try making the walls a bit thicker. Thank you. I didn't think of that. But yeah, so we do have tooltips in here. It's feeling pretty good. I feel like I could really up my game in terms of, like, the UI a little bit. I don't use URP, but lighting quality settings being higher might make them more accurate and fix it as well. But I don't know what your options will be. Yeah, I'll look into that too. I'm just gonna copy your message. Making them a little thicker will be better for performance than that, though. Oh, really? Making the walls thicker will be better for performance. I guess because the light isn't spilling in, or something else. I'm really curious. See, it's Sensei Jesse here helping you with this. Over having, yeah. Having more accurate lighting quality will help performance. Thank you. Thank you, Sensei Jesse. Okay. But yeah, this works. This arrow works. I'm happy about that. So we do have the control scheme. Oh! Oh, you were missing me. I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I can showcase how to die. In-game. Something I would like is when you enter a new floor is to have the direction of the camera be set to behind the player. So, yeah. We're just getting this in quick. The chirp leaf, bird enemy cannot attack yet, but they can follow you. And, I'll just die, I guess. The magic spring is right in here, and I like the sound. Because you can hear it the closer you get to it. So if you're like, if you're somewhere nearby and like in another room, you may find out that, oh, there's something near here. I'm just gonna die and see. Where are you spawn? Oh, they are ganging up on me. And Squeakle's like, yeah, I'm getting bored. You handle them. Let's see if I'm on floor 2. Ooh, that's great. That's really great. I'm glad my brother accounted for that. So, I don't think you're gonna remember Jesse or Michael. I know this floor inside and out. Inside out. I'm gonna go to the 3rd floor. I just want to show what we have real quick. Ooh, oh! Since I lost all my spirit shards, I could also showcase this, and that is, this is a secret. Now I'm getting lost in my own dungeon that I made. Wait. What? Okay. I think I remember now. The hallway doesn't connect the way I thought it did. So when you lose your spirit shards, you can get them back. You just have to go back to where you died, of course. So, I'll go do that now. And, Lucas actually created this visual effect you're about to see. Something else I fixed. I'm not sure if, you remember, Jesse, but when you would cast spells, her feet would, like, do this weird, like, switcheroo thing. And now, like, from combat stance or idle now to, casting a spell, like, her right and left, like, her feet stay, like, way closer to where they were before. They don't, like, her left foot moves in front of her or any of that. So it's, like, such a little update, but I'm like, oh! It's been like that for 6 months. Yeah, thank you. So, these are the spirit shards, and now I'm remembering, or really noticing, the spirit shards don't hover. I made a hover. Oh, it's so subtle, like, barely even see it. Maybe I want to make it more obvious? But they do hover. It's just so tiny. So you gain it back, that way. We'll go this way this time. I really, like, explored a lot of different, like, level design ideas, like turning the barrel on its side, adding pedestals. I'm gonna be redoing some models, like the pestle and mortar I had there. That is one of our first models I ever made, and it was before Substance Painter. I actually made the texture in Blender, and it does not look great. We will also have the combat version of this song when you get in combat. That's going to be so exciting because it's going to really add a lot to, like, oh no, they want to hurt me. Immersion points, for sure. Plus, Michael's music is just so good, and I want to listen to it all day. I don't know if Michael has ever been complimented this much as in his entire life from one person in succession. See, it doesn't, like, if they moved fast enough, it's kind of hard to see, but, like, the trail from the dark enemies from their eyes looks pretty good. But I probably could have, like, the lifetime on it last longer so you could see it better. It has a longer trail. But yeah, this is the part of the dungeon where the floor changes. Because I thought, hey, why not? And it'll add to the progression feeling. Here the floor is different again, just in this room. I like to have my skeletons with books, because, you know, the skeletons were really, once smart people. I want to redo the texture. You can tell that the texture is different on the wood in the campfire here. That's out versus this one. I just need to update it. Yeah, so this is where a cave is going to be, and it's going to cover a lot of this level, so that's why I left it open for now. I changed the lighting a little bit there. And I'm gonna go to our second elevator. I want to update her animations too, because they do feel a little bit robotic. And that's because the IK bones are, like, overlapping a bit, quite a bit actually, with her regular bones. So it kind of has, like, a more jerky feeling, which is not intended. But yeah, little bit of a dust visual effect there when you break stuff. Huh. I noticed, like, there's if you see near her feet and on the ground, the tile is pretty visually obvious that died to death. Yeah. Yeah, it was so boring in the book, just like... I died of boredom. Let's see, floor 2, campfire, floor tile, out of line. Oh no! I was just enjoying the fire. Leave me alone! Yeah, so I'll fix that tile there. This was just from the post yesterday that I made online, and, so I was fighting the chirp leaf here, and then I got the birch staff, yes. So now it's in my next slot. Huh. There's an error, but alright. That's not my job. Finally, it's not my job. It's my brother's job, or Lucas. Yeah, so we're gonna go down. Feels like a scary ride with the jumpiness, like, ah! Not intended. I had fun with this. I love, like, set dressing a game. This feels so Skyrim-y. I love this kind of stuff. I would pick up all the mushrooms, pick up all the items. Yeah, we have another magic spring here. I love how the fire looks, feeling good. Look forward to the sound effects for that. Also noticed when she runs, you could see at the back of her head, like right at her hairline at the bottom, like a little bald spot. It's very small. But I do see it, and it's just that there's some weight painting gone wrong there, and now you don't see it when I stop running. I will fix that. I will fix it. Anyway, there's stuff there, but I'm just gonna go down to the next floor. The squeakle walk looks so much better. I died! Another bug! Okay. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. We'll fix it all, don't you worry. This demo is gonna be the smoothest, most polished diamond you've ever seen. I really loved making this room, and this room, Jesse, I actually made while watching you play... Maybe while you were playing Dying Light. One of the games. But yeah, it was fun. I was like, this room, this floor, I want to make, like, have, like, balconies and, like, lower areas that you can't get to with, like, broken pieces and skeletons and stuff, so... I beasted all over. Yeah. It has beast history. Thank you, yeah. I was, like, thinking of every possible configuration of making the levels. So I have this area here. One of the dark enemies here will have a dedicated drop. They'll be, one of the spells. Anywhere you can give an illusion of depth, the better. Absolutely. Yeah, like... You know, and I'm planning on making, like, a corner piece for the steps here, so it's not just open like this. So it'll all be covered in steps all the way around. More depth. I did more. You can see. Yeah, more of these. It was fun. I like it. I like it a lot. And, more rooms. Some rooms have enemies in them. Oh, you are a ferocious little animal, aren't you? I look so forward to Melee, I really do. Oh, I think I got all three of them. Let's see. I don't think he'll reach. I would love... Oh, that's such a good spell with, like... Maybe the sound spell, or, like, illusion, or, element, I mean. We have 12 elements we'll be working on. And if we, like, pull enemies closer to you. Or maybe that would be cosmic. But yeah, if I could demonstrate Come on, come on. There we go. It's supposed to link. Yeah. Also gives you a chance to have flying enemies spawn by flying up from areas beyond the actual play space. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, play with dimension and height. I wanted to open the level up. The spider enemies will help, flying enemies. Yeah, that's good. The opposite of spider spawns. Yes! Okay. Tons of good keep burping. Tons of good ideas tonight. Let's see. Climbing up the wall. Flying enemies above places that player can't walk. Yep. Diablo 3 did a lot of that with enemies climbing up from edges of the maps. Oh yeah. Enemies climbing. They do that in some of the Souls games as well. God, and Elden Ring. Such annoying, like, little imp enemies. They're so fast, and, like, they'll hide off of, like, behind a ledge or something. And they just, like, attack you, you know, step back a few steps. Like, they're very evasive, very annoying, very easy to die to. Yeah, like, hiding enemies behind corners. Sounds good, Jesse. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock already. But yeah, this is where another magic spring is hidden. And I'll go to the last room. I won't spoil everything before the playtest. Yeah. Here's more potions, but I don't need them. I don't think. I can't even tell what my stats are right now. And so this would be the boss room. I'm gonna make a special door for it that's bigger. I'm just leaving this open for now. And this is the end of the level. Once you beat the boss in here, whatever the boss is. I would love to make like a poll of like our best ideas and have the community choose. I think that would be so dope. But yeah, and then you finish the dungeon. Go to our website! They sign up to the newsletter! Yeah. So, that's our game so far, guys! It's going well. I'm gonna continue to play my music. Alright. So what was I working on? I am on floor 1. I was creating the materials. So now I'm gonna go to... Just hold on a second. I'm gonna turn off an alarm so it doesn't interrupt our flow here. Okay. That looks good. So I was making all the materials, so I finished that. Then I was making the prefab variants. I already did it for Rock 71. I'm gonna do it for 2. No, actually, just gonna change the name. And if any devs are here, that are new to the community, like if you're still here, Seth, we do have a Discord server. And we do have creator group sessions. So if you ever want to like work with us and just like share your screen, we talk, we give feedback, just all hang out in like a voice chat in the server, feel free to check out the links on my about page or further up in the chat and you'll be able to join. Or I could share the link again, whatever's easier for you. Because it's always good to have a community of people that are working on stuff, and it can be very motivating. So, let's see here. The moss looks really good. I mean, I could probably select both LODs and just update the material at the same time. Oops. Okay, good. It's just really big. Thought it was not like the world origin. Yep, that worked fine. I wonder if I'll do that again. If I drag it into the hierarchy here, yeah, okay, it goes to the world origin. So that makes it easier. I'll do that. Ooh. I probably want to update the name because with the system that my brother made, the RPG asset IDs, like this is technically a different object. So we add -01 and moving forward, like higher up in numbers from there. Because then it's going to render an error. So I'm going to update that now while I remember. So this is 75. Brilliant! Welcome! Yay! Like, I get happy when new people show up, but when it's like one of Jesse's people, I'm like, oh! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm so happy you're here. Alright. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop getting like, oh! Like, if I get like so many followers, I don't even know what that is, like how many, but I'll just always feel super happy for people joining us. Gotta keep the hype up. Anyway, to get you in the loop here, so what I'm working on is our Souls-like RPG, Eldoria, and I am the artist of the game, so I have been working on getting our playtest ready for tomorrow. We have a private playtest in our Discord server, and we have 3 floors to our dungeon, and we're working on our Steam demo right now. So I'm just adding rocks and boulders to the level, making sure, there's no, like, mistakes or, like, all the parts of the modular pieces of the dungeon are where they need to be. And then adding more stuff, so that's what I'm up to tonight. Right, so I'm gonna update the material here, making mossy rocks. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm so excited. Then I'll be making secret caves, so like there'll be illusionary walls in our game. So with secret items and enemies. Alright, so all the rocks have been made. The IDs are correct. So now all there is to do is to switch out some rocks with mossy ones. Yeah. Yeah, and like, so this isn't just another Souls-like. It's a spiritual game at its core. It plays a lot with magic. And that darkness is really just light that forgot itself and tried to become God, essentially. So you'll see enemies in the game that are dark, like dark versions of themselves, and the player and her dad are the only 2 people that are able to turn them back into their normal selves using the lost power of light. So there's 12 elements, and it covers more than just in magic. Like you can imbue your bow, your sword, your different weapons with the elements, and I set up this whole table kind of like Pokemon, like what elements are effective or weak against other ones. So there's strategy there, and me and my brother are working on the game. And we have a music composer, and we have our good friend Lucas. We have a new concept artist. Hopefully he'll stay on. But yeah, it's mostly the core team is 4 people right now, so it's been going well. Let's see, rocks. This is our floor 1. I have the map of the floor underneath that the player can't see. It's just for me to build the level up better. So you see some secret caves behind illusionary walls. Don't look at that. But yeah, so just gonna zoom in here. Let's see if I could. So I want to change some of the rocks to be mossy. Not all of them. I think maybe here. Where is it? It's a prefab variant. Oops. Ah! Alright. Switch this out. I think mossy rocks together makes sense. Let's see how that looks. Oops. This is the first time I have mossy rocks in the game. I mean, it feels pretty good. And I can always adjust the LODs, the level of detail. So it's like, it's a lower like LOD1 means it has lower topology, so it's less computer heavy when you're further away, and then when you come in closer, it has higher resolution, like more faces. So this is the higher resolution one. But if I just like select, I think if I deselect it, I want to make it not so obvious that it's changing. I don't know why this one is totally disappearing, the little one in front. Welcome back, Jesse. Brilliance is here. It's just weird. Like, why is that rock disappearing so much sooner? I copied all the LOD groups. Maybe it's based on the size, because it's smaller. Yay! Yeah, it's like, I think it's based off of its size. I could always edit it. Like, this is scaled way down. So I can make it like 4%. I think that's better. I might have to like tweak them depending on how small they are. It looks to be based off of their size. Yeah. First time learning that, so thank you for confirming. Yeah. I like to make the rocks, whatever you need to make, have it at a scale that will be used like almost always. I think this one, I could switch to a mossy one. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I think like if a rock is near like a bunch of moss here, it might make sense to make it mossy too. A bit. I wish. Okay. I don't know what the shortcut is for grid snapping on and off. I'll find out later. I'll leave those as is. I don't think we've any rocks there. Oh, we'll do one at a time. We got the occlusion colon to actually work, so we were having issues for a bit there. But I think you have to save the scene file. It's not just the occlusion colon data asset file. Because then it was thinking that the occlusion colon data for like floor 1 was also for floor 2. And it was doing all sorts of weird shit. And I'm like, there's gotta be a reason, because it's not random. Like, there's definitely a reason for it. So it works now. Alright, I think, this is good. I can just add mods to this one. So, wait, this. And yeah, so that looks good. I think I'm done with floor 1. I'm gonna turn back on the ceilings. Everything seems to be organized. Until next time, I'm gonna move on to floor 2. Okay. I'm gonna reset the scene views, So lighting issues. This is a tool that my brother made. Save. Let's see if I don't think I've made any changes to floor 3. So I might just commit once I finish floor 2. Yeah, that's probably going to be the cleanest way to go about this. Maybe. Yes. I just want to get this done. So 2. So I'm just going to be placing around the rocks first. Beginning of the level is right here. So I think I just started empty rocks. I'll put regular rocks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just go through once. Go through once, put all the rocks, and I'll see or regular. So let's see. Search by type. Prefab. Let's say actually rock. Yeah. So I have rocks 71 and 73. The great thing about these rocks is that you could just rotate them and use any side and just have a few rocks and no one would know that like you're working with a pretty finite amount of acids there. So let's say it's this one. This one's a little strange. I use this one more for the caves. Like, I don't know if it would even feel natural. Like, I don't usually put them in the wall like this, but I mean, it works. Especially if maybe I put another rock. Oops. This one's more bumpy on this side. Yeah. Let's see if it feels better to make it mossy. And like if I have a rock that like is scaled a lot, like adjusted in the scale, and one next to it that is not, I try not to like make it too different because then the texture size is going to vary a lot. And then it'll look really obvious. I think this feels good. Also, like long stretches of walls like this where it's just all flat and not a whole lot going on. Definitely a good idea to add rocks. I mean, I don't want to block the passageway, but also like it's just good practice, like to have turns in a path, because then it'll occlude more of the level, and it's just better for rendering and computing power. Mouse traps, yeah. Oh, there's so many. Look, there's like regular mice, and then there's really mean mice. Look at this guy. We will be redesigning them though. Because like this one is going in the right direction. I want them to look more scary. This does not look scary. I'll show you a little bit, Brilliance. I want everybody to get a chance to see a bit of the game being played. So I'm going to maximize that hair stretching thing is going to be covered by a loading screen. So you don't normally start on floor 2. I'm on floor 2 right now. Let's see. Back on the original Xbox era, so many terrains ended up with little hills for that reason too. Yeah, exactly. You don't see a huge expanse of, the whole land or level or whatever. And if you do, it's probably a skybox. But yeah, you'll see brilliance. The AI the AI doesn't always work that great. Like this is a prime example. I should really zoom in on this. Wait, I'm gonna record this. Like just zoom in and be like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Just like when you find the mice or squeakles in the dungeon just hitting each other. Like, just zoom in on Amara's face. You're like, what the fuck? Make it a meme or something. A couple of mice living their best life. That almost sounds like a tongue twister. It just works. I really, you know what? Because I'm a dev, I can cheat, and I'm gonna drop some spells here. This is gonna be the best spell for this. Drop lightning arc and drag. Sure, we'll grab the birch staff, and then I'll maximize this to get the full effect. They're living their best life, and then Natalia comes along. Boom, boom! Oh! No! Why can't I attack anymore? Okay, I don't know what happened. You killed my brother! Oh! And then this guy has has no idea what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Mousetrap failed! See, I love that attack with that enemy because the trail effect on their eyes looks really good. Yeah, you've been hanging out with me too much. Yeah. Yes, I turn more into Jesse each day. Pretty soon my voice will sound more like Jesse as well. Yes. But anyway, so this is like the equivalent of a bonfire, a magic spring. And you get to break shit in her game brilliance. Like what is more satisfying than that? And staring at skulls really close. Okay. Pick up items. So cool, right? Lots of books laying around. Whatever they say in the books, I don't know. Just make the books. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. We got elevators just recently added. And we have birds. Drop kicking breakable objects. Oh yes, best believe we have really good sound effects for that. Coming soon. I have the sound file, it just needs to be put in game. And when you break stuff, dust appears. That was kind of a poor example, but it showed before. I would love to drop kick enemies and but yeah, dodge rolling, it is kind of like drop kicking in a way. But yeah, we have 4 enemies right now. Chirp Leaf is this one, then the dark version you saw. And Squeakle, not really a smart type, You see them running into the wall more than Chirp Leaf. But yeah, you can use items. Like, I healed there. I did not get any mind brews yet. So mind is for magic and body is for health. Squeakle getting drop kicked down that staircase. That would be something. Oh my god. Okay, Jesse, you asked for it. Tell the devs and we give it to you. Let's see, school lock. That was so. Like catapult enemies downstairs. I would love to have a spell with like serious force. That would be so much fun. Or like some sort of, I mean, if there was more like physical combat, like she can punch. Like that. It would be cool if there was like a kicking. Gotta drink your mind brews so you can give Squeakle a mind bruise. Quoting you on that. You are coming up with gold tonight, my friend. I'm gonna put that in a post. I'm gonna make that a post. Just drink a mind brew and be like, dead! Oh. Anyway, that was really great. But yeah, so eventually with the spirit shards that you pick up, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you'll be able to level up with that. So it's like, you know, Souls and Souls games. But yeah, I don't want to play test this level too much because then Jesse will know exactly where to go tomorrow, and I don't want him to know where to go. Alright. So I'll just continue adding rocks in this seemingly mysterious place that you don't know where it is. But I know where it is, and I'm not going to tell you where it is. Yeah. More rock placing. Here we go. I could add some in this part of the game. Probably be regular rocks. Just add more rocks and I'll get confused when I play it. Yeah. Or I could add like a room that has like huge boulders in the way. Okay, now I'm thinking of another idea. Tonight is the night of ideas. Make boulders breakable with some with a special attack or something. Or just if you hit it enough. But that's really not that hard. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's modifiers in Blender for that. I could like make huge boulders in this room. But I don't want it to like obstruct the way if you can't actually break it. So we'll hold off. But ideas for the future. Could also just have an interaction animation where she does a specific spell to remove them. Yeah, like they just fade out. If you didn't want players to be attacking every wall in the game. Yeah. I would imagine that's pretty easy. Although, I'll be honest, like, if there's a big boulder, it's so satisfying to just see it break. And then, like, hear, like, the boulder has weight to it, and you see these big pieces just breaking apart. Like, if you had some sort of, like, hydro pump or strong attack, it could knock it in one shot. Knock it out. Oh, yeah, true. Sounds good, Brilliance. Thank you. I see. Like dispelling the illusion, the spell could explode the boulder. Yeah. That's an idea for sure. So like boulders, colders. boulders can be, can fade away from an illusion spell, or can break apart. Oh, I already wrote that. Can already break apart. I cast tactical mini nuke. Yeah. Yeah. Let's like I mean the present state when you hold, I think it's the left button, I think. Left trigger, whatever it is, you'll be able to see like a visual effect over an illusionary wall, but you can't just automatically be able to do that. Like you gotta work on your light magic in order to have that ability. But it stacks. Like there's a lot of abilities within the present state that you can do. It's Witcher senses, essentially. Yeah. Welcome, Shadow. Was your name always Shadow Master? Or are you someone new? I feel like you might be a new person. Your name is so similar. Hello, Shadow Master. There's someone named Shadow Interactive, so I'm like, either you changed your name or you're someone new. If you're new, welcome. If you're Shadow Interactive, welcome. If you're new, also, we're working on a Souls-like RPG called Eldoria. And talking with fellow devs here. I am polishing the level for our playtest tomorrow. Oh, okay. An alt account. Dude, you are so surprising. I don't even know how you're gonna show up anymore. Twitch, YouTube, different account. You're funny. Yeah, welcome, Shadow. I was like, wow. It's like we're having so many new viewers now, like the names are all starting to get similar. Alright, so I'm gonna drag in some mossy routes. Rotate that. I watched more of that anime, To Your Eternity, that I was mentioning before, and it was actually recommended by Plabs. It's so cool. It's getting funny now because the being that was just an orb of life, essentially, that's immortal and can turn into anything that it was in contact with that died, like anybody that's just a regular creature. Now they're learning how to talk because they've been around humans long enough, and it's like really, really interesting. So I've been really enjoying the show. Very unique idea. I love like existential like stuff like that and life stuff in shows or just theory. Very interesting. All right. Oh. You don't need rocks in every room. I had notes. I'm gonna make a bober emoji. Just you watch. Create new items. Okay, so here's where it breaks off, because this is like the stuff I'm gonna work on soon. Okay, forward. Oh yeah, let's check the banners here. And the ceilings. Yeah, it was just a matter of time, Jesse. Bober has been a part of my life now so much, and now I'm gonna be playing Thursdays. So I think Bober is part of the family in the Eldoria realm as well. If I add Bober to the actual game. In some places, like, this is tribute to Bober. Yes. Welcome back, Brilliance. We were just talking about Bober. I'm gonna make a Bober emoji. Maybe, I mean, I could make, like, Bober statues. I've wondered, what should I make statues of? I'm gonna look at all of the, let's see, all the ceilings first. Okay, I zoomed out way too far. Now I have to go. Everything looks scaled properly. There's no holes in the ceiling. I look forward to adding windows, and we'll have like a skybox, or even just start out with like a gradient for outside, because I want light to be coming through. I want to create more openness in the dungeon a little bit. Just a little bit. The playtest is tomorrow, Shadow, and it is at 7 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, so it'll be about an hour. It's gonna be the best one yet. It's been 3 months since our last one. Let's see. I love his enthusiasm. Don't you just love Shadow? Anybody that interacts with Shadow is like, oh, I love that guy. I love all of you. All right. So, gonna look at each banner. Make sure it's not clipping through, because I did witness that. And it animates, so it's definitely noticeable if it's not on the wall properly. Do we like play live, kind of like the dev sessions of those things? You're welcome. Yeah, so what we do is hold on a second. I'm gonna look. Okay, it's all good. Just didn't want to expose any private messages. So the event here, creator group session. So it's in the, wait, no, this is not it. Excuse me. It's the external review. I'm just gonna name it so people can tell easily. It's the playtest. So I'm gonna put in parentheses playtest, because there's an internal review for us devs to make sure a week before everything's good. So it's in dev voice. I don't want to make too many voice chats, but anyway, you click on the link here in the event. It brings you to our Google Drive folder. If you don't have access to it, I'll make sure you have access to it then. And so we all go into the dev voice channel. You can share your screen, certainly, because that would actually be really good for me to see how you're playing without me telling you much of how to play. Because if it's intuitive, I'll see what works and how people are moving through the level. If people get confused or don't know where to go, that will also tell me how to improve. But yeah, we just talk. We're all talking, having a good time, you know, giving suggestions, like people that play test. I'll be play testing too. I did find some bugs today, so there will be things, you know, I know you'll break our game. And yeah, just like write a list if you could. That would be very helpful, of like bugs that you find or suggestions that you think would make the game better. And then we'll get everybody's feedback and like integrate what we feel is really good or helpful into the game for next time. So we're trying to keep play tests every month. The last few months have just been really rocky, let's say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like for an hour. It's fun. Jesse will be there as well. I'll just set up. Oh. Yes. Jesse has great advice. He has very keen eyes. He finds everything. There is some feedback from last time that my brother just did not get around to. We do have the notes though. We did fix a lot of things though, so it's going well. Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to work on was lowering the torches in some areas. 'Cause it's like the stairwells had the torches up so high. It's not intentional. Almost at the end of this dizzying list. Last one. This floor looks all good. I'm gonna for the torches. Huh. Well, I know where it was. It was pretty sure it was. Yeah, like if I'm down here, this feels a little too high. Oh, yeah, this is too high. Let's go here. See, this is supposed to be 0. Yeah. I think that like weird number thing going on was like an exponent weird rounding unity problem. I don't know, man. Let's say it's like 2.5. Is that too low? I think that's just right, actually. She's short, so. Oh, well, thank you, Shadow. We're so excited to have you on. You've been really supportive. Good time of day, creature. I love that greeting more than you know. No one else says that. It's just creature. Good time of day. Brilliance also joined us today. Alright. So I'm just gonna adjust the torch heights here because this just feels weird. Weird rounding thing again. Oh, really? Wow. Well, I assume you're the one that heralded that great greeting. I have now been adopting it actually. I've greeted my mom with that. I'll greet more people with my standard salutations have been assimilated into Now you're speaking my language, but you also sound like a robot. like yes, it has integrated into the species of human, the collective consciousness. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I did see Gears 5 is on sale, so I will be getting it in a few days. I think you, Jesse, and Creature both have. But yeah, you do. You have the games, so. Sounds good, Shadow. You sound like a robot. Oh, nice. I'm assuming the max amount of people that can play one time is 4, right? That would be so much fun. Ooh, wow. They wanted to be special. 5, not 4, not the traditional 4. 5. Oh, nice. Wow, we have more people than it can handle. We will be playing in jolly cooperation. Oops. Yay, I have reached 100 messages today in the Restream chat. It's a little joys. I haven't played a shooter game like that since 10 years ago, longer. Longer. Yeah, like probably 13 years or something. Well, no, I've played Borderlands, never mind. That was probably like 7 years ago. Still been a long time. Yes, brilliant, you have contributed 101 messages. Alright, I'm feeling better about the torch positions here. Yeah, so now all the torches will be updated with the prefabs. Add some boulders here. Add regular ones. This rock kind of looks like a nose. Somebody said this the other day. This rock is really good for caves too, like ceilings and floors and stuff. But I could use it here as well. I don't think I'm gonna top my message earlier about giving Squeakle a mind bruise. Yeah. Gotta drink your mind brews so you can give Squeakle a mind bruise. And then just like smile like get it? Get it? Because there's mind brews in the game. I'm just saying that because not everybody knows. It's our magic potions. Okay? Okay. You died. That's a really good emoji idea. I will make a you died emoji. Like, tell me what to make. I'll make it. Yes. So we have I'll go to the beginning of the level just for you. Just for you, creature, because you're fam. So, like, you know, in Souls games, they have, like, health and magic potions. So for ours, I specifically named the magic potion a mind brew. And then there's a body brew for health. So, it's here. Player. So it looks like I dragged in something I did not mean to drag in at all. Grabbed the wrong thing. This is a mind brew. So you can pick it up. I don't love how brightly it is, brightly lit with the visual effects, but whatever. I tried to work with it. I'll keep working on it. I feel like Mind Brew could be a drink for zombies as well. Yeah, like they gain more humanity the more Mind Brews they drink. But yeah, this is the Mind Brew. You can see it in your inventory, and then I can drink it. And like if I'll just I don't know if they'll update. Yes, it will. Because it's a good code, see. So if I drink the Mind Brew, it will fill up my blue magic bar. So yeah, so I can cast more magic. That is the Mind Brew. I'm gonna go back to where I was putting the rocks. It is, yeah. And the body brews are red. So it's like the exact color as the bars on the HUD. Just so it's easy to understand what it's for. Back to purify and rock. It's like oh, I was like, yeah, creature, like it's blue, didn't you see? Like that's what I was thinking in my head, and then it's like, oh, there's a follow-up question. I know where this is going. Anything blue, it's just there goes Jesse. Yeah, oh yeah, blue dye. There, there you go. You got him started. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. Jesse has mind brews all day, but I don't know. Maybe they're blue. I assume they're brown because it's coffee, but I don't know. You could just mix like straight caffeine into a blue beverage and be like, it's so much better now. Yes, absolutely. Oh, creature. Oh, drinking all the tide. Oh, I just feel it. I feel it. I have to drink clear water. Like, it's clear, right? Okay. Okay. um, I was over my friend's place the other day, and a nice, oh yes, very clean. Yeah, and you can see through it too. It's nice and blue. Yeah. Oh boy. It's clearer than Tide. Must mean it's better for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. You taste the mountain air in that one. Um. So my friend, he was telling me about the supplement that he got, and like that they were like gummies, and it was just like a free sample that he got, and then he's just like, and look, it's in convenient plastic. It was just in a plastic bottle, and he just looks at me like, I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say an inconvenient plastic. Um, yeah. Oh, I might pull the. Do you have a blue beverage on him and just like do the whole spiel what you guys do? That's true. Yeah, look, it's so much easier to make, and like there's no consequences about this at all. It's so convenient. Oh, wait a minute. I should go back to floor one because I did not rebake the nav mesh. I'm gonna write that as a note. Rebake. That's how I remember everything. Rebake nav mesh. Everything used to be in glass bottles before then. I know, it was a good idea. Like the milk jugs and the milkman and everything, and reuse things more. Yeah, I'm all about the healthier options in terms of packaging. Um, all right, so I'm gonna bake the nav mesh. You know what? You're right. Not everything was healthier back then. Uh, and they would have like advertisements with doctors advertising cigarettes, like Camels are the ones I recommend. Yeah. Right, yes, exactly. Exactly. Very, very good for you. Crazy. Crazy. It's like You guys know this isn't good. And the people that don't know, like, are just advertising this, like, surely it must have been studied. You know, with all that hacking away and that weird cancer thing going on in the lungs, totally irrelevant. Did not happen from smoking. Alright, so we're gonna bake the nav mesh. I think I could just rebake it. Let me, I'm gonna check this out, see if the rocks... Yeah, looks like the rocks have been accounted for. Yuppers! Completely unrelated. Correlation does not equal causation. Now you sound like an expert. You can keep your smoking. I'll enjoy my microplastics. Thank you. I got a nice spot in my brain tissue. I like to store them. I think I saw, like, I mean, this was kind of a while ago, but it's like microplastics. Everybody's ranting about the microplastics. I'm into macroplastics. I like to do it big. Alright. I think the rocks are accounted for now. Okie dokie. So we're gonna go back to floor 2. Yeah. Yeah, you were sounding like a lawyer. My goal with microplastics is to get enough for them to become macro. Big. Yeah, it's just like this gelatinous physical mass of plastic. Like, this is very strange, Jesse. Like, you finally go to the doctor. Like, you seem to have gained a lot of weight and your head looks bigger. Your tongue is permanently blue. I don't understand what's going on here. And you're like, oh, I have a plan. Don't you worry. It's all intentional. See, a lot of people don't intentionally do these things with a plan. But Jesse is the man with the plan. Oh, yeah. You thought I didn't know what I was doing, huh? I'll show you. I'll see you in a year at my yearly checkup. We'll see who's smiling then. I'll be smiling, because it was all in the plan. I gotta light up a healthy parliament while the doc is talking to you. Oh, yeah. Just like, we're in a building. we're in a doctor's office. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I thought it was the 70s. I thought you liked this. You don't like this anymore? Jeez, you guys are changing things up so quickly on me. Alright, I'll put it out. I'm doing this for us. I didn't know I could do this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like I'm probably gonna... The cave will probably be around here. I'm gonna turn this off, move the plants over. That's all there is. I'll put some mossy rocks. Oh, oops. Today I was like listening to tribal music. I don't know, it was like Irish, Celtic, something. Piratey music, I don't know what it was. And then like there was like this drum beat that just like echoes and it's just like a steady beat and I just got so into it. And I just got up. I don't even know if you can see, but I'm in my garage, right? Let's see, I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna look at Well, it's dark as hell in here, but you can see a railing there, and that's where my rebounder is, the trampoline where I jump on. And I just started jumping like a mad woman. I'm like, yeah! I love this tribal beat, man. Just have to start dancing. Just gotta dance sometimes, to break up the game dev. Did you slaughter peasants? No, it didn't bring me to that point yet, but I might level up and feel the sensation to do so. I'll let you know when I level up as, I don't know. What would I call myself? Tribal woman? My tribal level? I don't know. Let me know, or barbarian? Something like that. If I get my XP up in that and I listen to enough drum beats, I might start doing stuff like that. But even though guns are legal in Texas, maybe I'll just like get a throwing spear or something. Just go full tribal. I can't listen to Slayer when I'm driving. Slayer? I'll end up on the sidewalk or in the mall. Is that the name of a music group? Because I'll listen to it. I mean, it might be the beginning of the end for me then. Oh, okay. Another note is being made. Slayer music band. Oops. Oh, okay. So that's really hardcore, Preacher. If I ever go to Texas, I gotta go to the Dr. Pepper Museum and in and wow. I didn't even know that was here, the Dr. Pepper Museum. Although I don't know how entertaining I personally would find that. But I mean, it's probably like Dr. Pepper has been around for at least 100 years. I know Coca-Cola is old as hell. People in Wacko, what you remember them for soda. Yeah, yeah, Wacko. It's pretty close, actually. I'm in San Marcos, so it's like you go north, and then it's in between Austin and Dallas. Yeah, I've never been there. I'm gonna be pretty close to there actually on the 5th of June. I'm going on this fun train ride up to Temple. So that will be cool. Right. Thank you, creature. I see. I'm still not a native. I don't. I mean, I've lived, let's say, 31 years of my life in the Northeast, and 3 of those years in North Carolina. So yeah, like New Braunfels, or it's pronounced or spelled New Braunfels, but people are like New Braunfels. I don't know. I'm just, and then people are like, instead of San Marcos, they're like San Marcos, and I'm like, no. Like there was a Hispanic dude that was a saint, probably San Marcos. Okay, it's not San Marcos. I I just can't do it. The Spanish in me cannot say San Marcos. Cannot do it. Um, I don't know what happened in Waco. If that's what you're talking about, creature in Waco. What didn't happen there is a better question. Dr. Pepper happened there. Uh San Marky Bark. uh okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys a funny joke. Uh So when I was on this dating app maybe a year or two ago, I was very new to the area, and there was this guy like, oh, I was talking to him, and he's like, oh, you live in, or like, let's go to SM. I'm like, what the hell is SM? And I'm like, BDSM? Or what the hell? Like, we just started talking. Like, like, why are you saying SM? And he's like, no, not BDSM, anything related to that. I mean, like San Marcos. And I'm like, don't say SM, man. We're on a dating app. I just met you. I don't know. And my face got so red. I'm like, oh my god. Uh, yeah, big misunderstanding. Uh, I like that though. San Marky Mark. SMM. Aha! um, give it a search before you go. What? Okay, I'm gonna do research. What happened in Waco? Just confirm. I'll do the research. What happened in Waco? Yeah, you're right, Shadow. I would say largely, people are far friendlier here than where I used to live in New Jersey. Ominous. Oh. Hmm. Now I'm kind of creeped out. Okay. Wait. I'm curious. I'm just gonna look up Google Maps real quick, like temple where I'm going in relation to Waco. So this is where I live. Going up, going. Okay, so not quite. I don't get up there yet, but yeah, I'm curious, very curious. Yeah, a lot of creepy stuff has happened all over the place. And a lot of the time I like to be ignorant. If as long as like if the information is helpful and it helps keep me safe or something, or if I'm new to an area or whatever, that's one thing. But for the most part, I just like to look at a place and be like, this is pretty, this is nice. Okay. But yeah, I've never been to Waco. I don't think I've ever driven through there either, because when I drove here from New Jersey, I think I went through Temple, and then I went south straight through Austin. I like all information, Mac or otherwise. That's the computer in me. Yeah, I think it's helpful. Yeah, I think really like if you know it's just information and that you're not going to be harmed by it, like I think it makes it easier to look it up and just know about it and be like, okay, like I know about it. It's I'm not freaking out or anything. Uh I like information. Definitely not a robot. Pronounce macabre or macabre. Huh. Let's see. You spelled it. That's such a weird word. I'm gonna look that up too. You are a wealth of information. I'll look it up. Okay, so I'll put more mossy rocks here because there's moss here. The nose rock. Macabre. I feel like I feel more. It's so weird. It's got to be like a French word or something. I don't know. I don't think it's English. I don't think it comes from English. Uh, yeah, I like to pronounce things as they're actually supposed to be pronounced. I'd like to stick to it as much as I can. Yeah. I mean, it's like there's some words that may sound weird, but a lot of words come from different languages, and not everything comes from English. And just being, I feel like being accurate, one, you're gonna sound smarter, and two, just you don't have to love the word, you don't have to marry it, you didn't invent the word, you don't have to rebel everything. Just say it how it's supposed to be pronounced. That's all, so people know what you're saying. Okay, right. So I put the rocks in there. I think this is the bumpy one. No, it's not. Put one more rock. We have to start speaking Old English so we sound more elegant. I actually am a fan of a good British accent. I mean, you know, for the most part. But yeah, I feel like when I speak in an English accent like that, Old English, like I just feel smarter. Me and my brother can be very silly sometimes. So we do bring in the Old English. It runs the gamut. Yeah. It's amazing how like different like it's not even a big piece of land, but like you can have like Ireland. Oh, I love Ireland Irish accents. What was it? I forgot the name of the show. It was such a good show. Every I mean it was like a romance show, I forget. It was huge for a while, but like the Irish accents in there, I was like, oh god, I'm melting. Um but like even just like a small piece of land, like there's different like dialects or like you can hear the subtle differences in an accent. They're speaking the same language, but it's just like, wow, it's wild. And then there's like the Australian accent, which I think is fun. I think that accent is very fun. There are some there are some that make me want to leave orbit. Oh my god. Even more impressive, the extent of their empire at the height of their power. Yeah. Hmm. For such a small country to exert that much influence on the world. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't know a whole lot about history or wars or stuff like that, but I could definitely feel that that they definitely have had an influence uh in history. So that is amazing actually. They used to say the sun never set on the British Empire. Probably not even hyperbolic. Or set. Seat. I just say what. If that's like how they say it in an accent. I never seat on the British Empire. No. Just a typo. Natalia just reads what I say. I could type anything. The fool! She is such a buffoon! She just reads whatever I say, like a parrot! Leans over. How did you do that, huh? How did you make the text red? Oh, I see. Okay, it's just. How did you make it italic? That's fun. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me your ways in the Twitch land. Very good. That's easy to remember. Just put the / I love speaking in a British accent. I think just one rock here is I got to, yeah. I like to be a digital native as much as I can be. It helps life. Here's another rock. Continues eating carrots. Oh, I see in the chat that I'm using, it just matches your username color. Okay, I'm like, how did Brilliance do yellow? Ah, now I see. Very crunchy, Brilliance. Very crunchy. I imagine myself saying that in Myriad's voice. She has a very fun way of saying things. Myriad is a very funny person. Yeah, like when I started getting more familiar with Discord and like I knew how to like, and Jesse helped me with this. Like if you put the type dash and then like the number sign or like the hashtag symbol and then a space and whatever you type after that, it's like really small text. And then if you do one hashtag or number sign symbol and then just, I think a space and then you type, it's like really big and bolded. So I felt like a pro. And then also like hyperlinking stuff like to text, like in a message. I'm like, look at me. I'm so wise in the digital space. That's 100% her humor. Oh yeah. Truly, your live streams are some of the best I watch. Oh, are you talking about mine? I don't want to jump the gun and be like, yeah, thank you. I know you're talking about my live stream, Shadow. I think my live streams are fun, especially when more people are a part of it. And it's nice to just be myself and laugh like a buffoon. That's pretty good. I mean, I've heard from people that like watching, especially like my dev streams, like working on the game. It's very therapeutic just to see like parts of the level be built, and you just hear people talking and having fun. We've definitely been gaining more followers lately. Like, really, over the last 2, 3 days, I feel so elated about it. I could probably add one more rock and then it'll feel a little bit more natural. Oh, it's pretty good. I don't even know where I've placed rocks anymore. Probably these plants over some mossy rocks. Jesse's streams are really fun too, and you know, this is where we get the fun people from. A lot is from Jesse in his community, so it's just really wonderful to connect with everybody and lots of joking around, very fun. And lots of cozy zombie killing, which I don't typically do, but I think on Thursdays I'll keep up on it as much as I can, like play co-op with Jesse and Peeps, and you know, we'll be on his Twitch channel and just, you know, add variety. Oh. Yeah, Shadow says, you know what's funny is I didn't even know anything about you or your game a couple of months ago, and now here we are. That is funny, and that's amazing, and I appreciate you staying, you know, being very active, watching a lot of our content, participating now in the playtest tomorrow. It's great. The active people, like, you just need a few active regular people that really bring a community to life, and I think when new people show up and they see there's an active chat and there's, you know, a little bit of zest in the conversation when streaming, they're like, oh yeah, like, what's this about? And it helps. So I appreciate that. Creatures. Yes, creature, you were so serious. Especially because you're probably a robot and Mortal is a Martian. You're talking about ringers. Ringers? Is that like is a ringer like a regular? Is that, I don't know what that term means. I am a child. Help. I want to learn what the digitally native people talk about. Ah. Yes. Yes, I do. I do have ringers then. Yeah, like I'm genuinely curious. Oh, I thought, okay. I mixed up who said that. Yes, creature. I got you mixed up again. Just okay. Resetting. I'm like rebooting as if I'm a computer because, well, I just got too pulled into that one. Gotta hydrate. Okay, what I was trying to say was, because I like glitched out. I'm a real person, I swear! I'm real, I'm not a bot. I'm not AI fabricated, I'm really talking to you guys. I have a soul and everything. Yes, Jesse, you just work here. But you're also a good friend. Your support means everything, so thank you. The digital natives listen to bombastic tribal music and then slaughter digital peasants. That sounds absolutely on point. This isn't even working. Okay. All in the name of microplastic. Yeah. People want to end microplastic, but let's talk about the good things. You know, people aren't talking about the good things about microplastics. I remember, like, speaking of blue before, I remember I used to love the blue Jolly Ranchers, and I just remember how blue that would make my tongue and my teeth and my smile. Oh, and the Airheads. My gosh. If I smiled, it's like, ee! Like all blue. I even thirst for it now. It's so crazy. Even when I'm like, I'm never gonna touch that stuff again. Just, that's just how it is for me, but it's just like, wow. It is addicting. What's better than it lasting forever? No, I can't top that. I can't top lasting forever. Like, you guys are putting quotation marks. It's like you guys have had this conversation before. I bet you've had it. 100% recycled material straws give a big boost. Yeah. It's like, just don't use the plastic. Like, oh, we recycled it. Like, oh, great, good. I guess since it's gonna be here for thirsting for microplastics is a good summary of this millennium. Yes. Yes, we are becoming microplastic ourselves. We will we will last forever. This is the path to becoming immortal. And that is the secret, and now leaked. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is just a joke. But the secret sequence to Mortal Crux is Immortal Crux. That is the pathway to immortality. Become macroplastic. Oh, God. That game would probably look very different. Like Mortal Crux, before all the microplastics. Immortal Crux. The ocean is blue not because of the sky. It is blue because of energy drinks. I just want to get a hold of that Japanese teeth serum and drink it all. Ooh. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's. I don't know. It doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have so many teeth when that's public. Oh my god. Too. Yeah. Alright, I want the. Let's see. This is rock number 73. It's probably 74. There we go. Let's run the X. I want it to feel natural, kind of the placement of everything. Finishes eating carrots and wonders if the daily value of macroplastics was high enough. Like, oh, carrots are so crunchy. I wonder why. Oh, it's the microplastics. Excuse me. I'm talking macros so much. It can't always be macro. That's like the ultimate form. Once you have ingested or consumed enough microplastics, you attain the ultimate form. I was watching this video the other day. It was so funny. It's of a fellow dev I might be working with, I'm not sure. But he has like a few blooper videos of like when he live streams, and he has a cat. And the cat just like, I don't know how this is even possible. But the cat like, okay. The dude was sitting on his chair that was an office chair, I assume. And then the cat like hurls at his head, like coming out of the frame, And then the cat like knocks him down to the ground and the chair falls down. And it's just this loud bang. And he was like interviewing someone on a call. It's just everyone is like dying laughing. And I'm like, how are cats like how can they do that to a grown man? Like how is the cat possible doing that? I laugh so fucking hard and it's hard to make me laugh like at funny videos and stuff, but that was just hilarious. Yeah, especially the older they get, which let's see, Brilliant says their bright orange color is deceiving. You think you're getting more artificial dye than you really are. Yeah, damn it. It's just the natural color. I think it's carotene that makes it that color naturally. Dang it. I didn't want no carotene. You don't have to hit them that hard, especially when you're an OP cat. Yeah, cats are like crazy. They have amazing reflexes. You just put them off. Yeah. Also, if it's very startling, it kind of counts as like a critical hit. You hit somebody off guard, and they're like, "Whoa, whoa!" Just keep going. Get a combo in there, and they're down. Yeah, that guy put all his points in cat. Yeah, should have put them in cat defense. Shake my head. Yeah, specifically, because cats are very unique. There's no other creature that attacks like a cat. Shadow says, they have mastered the art of taking down people with them seeing it coming. Yeah, like stealth mode, too. Should have put all their points in teeth. Oh, so painful. I've never been bitten by a cat. I have been scratched by a cat because I took care of strays for a bit. But, yeah. This is such a quiet song. I don't hear shit. Oh, oops. I was already there. I am, like, obsessed with Alpine Universe. Lots of people know already. This is my favorite song today. I woke up with the song in my head. Beneath the icy flow. Fucking love it. Deep fucking manly voices. I just it just go as deep as I can. And I feel like a Nordic warrior. I don't think I've ever been scratched by a cat. Wow. That's impressive. I mean, as long as you stay away from them. My brother was so annoyed the other night because he loves cats. And, cats used to, like, love him so much, the strays we took care of. I have a picture. I won't share it because it's personal, but, like, my brother Carlos is, like, sitting, like, crouched on the ground, like, in a ball. And he kind of hunches his back over. And he has two cats sitting on his back. And there's another cat, like, on his lap. It's like, they loved him so much because he would spend so much time with them. And then now here in Texas, he does like really late night walks in his neighborhood, and he just likes the quiet. And so a cat came to him and was just walking with him throughout the whole neighborhood for 30 minutes. They sit down, they're hanging out like on his porch for a while. And after all that time, he was petting the cat, and then the cat just all of a sudden, like, starts scratching his arm and like really like he's bleeding, and he's like we were together for 30 minutes. I was petting you, not like over obsessively petting you, like I give you space. But then He was just like, fuck you, man. Like, he was so annoyed. Cause it's like 2 in the morning and you're just being a dick. After this, like, it seemed peaceful and happy and you're purring. Some of these cats can be fucking nuts just out of nowhere. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, sounds good, Shadow. Yeah, if you need to go to bed, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for taking care of yourself to have a good play test tomorrow for us. You're being a responsible adult. Thank you. Um, yeah, sea creature, you know the correct procedure, and that is just to not approach cats. I only ever allow them to come to me. Yeah, kind of like with dogs, I know, at least I've been taught, like, don't immediately start petting them. Like, put your hand closer to them, like to offer, like, you can smell me, and if they're cool with it, you know, that's better. Um, Shadow, you've been in the middle of a cat fight? Like, like you were literally in the middle of two cats fighting? Or you're just listening to our story? Because if you were in the middle of a cat fight, oh my god. I usually just talk to the animals like yeah, yeah, and honestly, I've watched a lot of Caesar the Dog Whisperer before, and like if you treat pardon me while I smack my screen. Okay, I got a bug. Nobody gets in the way of me and my game, and you're in the middle, you're in between my eyeballs and the screen. You're in the middle in between of my game, of me and my game. Okay, so yeah, like there's some people that treat their pets like their babies. And to me, that's not really great training because then it's like, oh my god, you're always adorable all of the time. Like, discipline is important. And for me personally, like, I've had a dog for a couple of years, but it just wasn't for me. And I just rather have animals like live in nature because it's just better for them. That's just how I feel. Living in a house or a boxed in area just feels very unnatural. And I would imagine I'd go insane. Especially if I was a cat, because most people don't walk their cats. It can be done, but um, what was I gonna say? I don't even know what my point was. I was just gonna read the comments. Um, right, training the animals. Uh, wow, that's crazy. You were in the middle of a cat fight, Shadow? That's insane. Well, I'm glad you didn't get seriously damaged. That's kind of freaky. Uh, Preacher says cats and dogs are too high maintenance for me. Yeah, yeah, and you know what? It's that's just how it is for you. I feel the same way. I did have a cat too at one point, but I was like a little baby. I mean, the cat didn't like me because I really wanted to touch them all the time and didn't understand. All right, all right. That's enough touching the cat, okay? Um, but yeah, it's like, cause then I see, like, when I go to people's houses, like, a neighbor or just anybody, like, if a dog is constantly yelping and just obnoxious as all hell, and then the owner is, like, yelling at the dog, like, that's not the way to handle it. And I do a lot of, like, body work, and I'm very aware of, like, energy, and the animals can feel your energy. So it's not just, like, the words you say, it's how you carry yourself. Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel nervous? Because if you do, your posture is also going to reflect that. The animals are going to see that, they're going to feel that, and then they're just going to be a reflection of what you're displaying to them. So, like, I used to be super terrified of dogs. And then I worked with a dog for a few years, and then watching that show for me, Caesar the Dog Whisperer, like really helped me learn um just like how to carry myself, how to change my posture, and like really get into the body. So I wouldn't go up in my head and like hear all the thoughts and whatever. I would just be like, I am here. I'm much bigger than you, most likely, and like I am unafraid, you know. And so they wouldn't, and I just be like, he Caesar would do this like, or like some sort of weird like sound that's like kind of unpleasant for dogs, and it's short and it's quick and just like I'm the boss. And I have actually seen very quick results with other people's dogs that I'm around just visiting somewhere, and they'll respond and like change their behavior right away. Like noticeably. Not like entirely perfect, of course, like, you know, a fully trained dog, but it doesn't take that much effort. It just takes intention and discipline. Um let's see. After my rant, I'm gonna read the comments now. I only talk to the let's see. I only talk to the ones that talk to me first, except for the horses. I cannot be tricked into getting close to them no matter how well they speak. My God. Yeah, horses are really big animals. I don't know. It's like something about their head being that huge and they could just like open their big ass mouth and like arf. Even though I don't think they eat meat. Like other people's cats and dogs. Yeah, yeah. I agree. All right. Shadow says, "Have a great stream. If anyone watching isn't subscribed or following, you should." Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate it. Yeah, you heard the man. Follow or subscribe. Uh, have you ever walked and acted like a zombie towards a dog? No. That would probably make them bark like all hell. Like, oh my God. Like something in them is like primally ready for like an apocalypse, like fuck. I assume you did it then? I assume you did that already? Is that why? Do they attack you after it? I wouldn't even want to experiment with that. That just sounds like asking for trouble. You sound like a fun guy to be around, creature. Like even more than in chat. Like, oh my God, amazing. Amazing. Interesting. I see. My dog would probably roll her eyes at me if I did that. Yeah, because like she knows you so well. Let's see. Yeah, more and more, creature, you're reminding me of this, like, being from the anime To Your Eternity. They first start out as an orb. They're not a robot, but they start out as an orb that is cast onto the planet. And they don't know how to speak, you know, and they're able to transform into creatures or humans that, like, died or whatever it touches, and it's learning like, you know, a human language. And it's a very funny show, but you kind of remind me of that because it's like, let's try to act like a zombie. It's like all an experiment, like just uh very, very good anime. Plabs recommended it if anybody's looking for a new anime. I think food here. Put a mossy one. I have a lot of thoughts. Gotta put it to the test sometimes. Oh yeah. That's great. I love that. Cause you know what? Like, That's how you know what's true or not. Just test it yourself. In the time of misinformation, just test it yourself. Then you know. Experiments are fun. Alright, I think I'm coming up close on finishing floor 2 with the rocks. Yeah, that's the last room there. I'll probably put some in here. Just check, I think I checked all the ceilings, I checked all the banners on this floor. I don't want to put this rock again. And once I bake the nav mesh, I think I'll be good for the night. And then I'll be working on floor 3. I really want to get this in for tomorrow's playtest because the rocks really add a lot to the same monotony of what us developers see every single day. Wait, did that one? Add one more. Alright, good. So we're just gonna go to the final room here. Yeah, I don't always have to add rocks to every single room. It kind of gets repetitive. So I'm just gonna organize everything. All these rocks in the rock game object. Then I'm gonna rebake the nav mesh very fast. Let's check it. Yep. So I am happy to say that I am done with floors 1 and 2 with what I have added here. So save. Lots of notes from this stream tonight. I didn't change anything. I think this was when I misclicked. Because this was for item 9, which I'm pretty sure was the mine brew, and that was when I was showing creature something. Yep, exactly. I wonder why it has a drop down. Oh. I think I dragged in. Wow, that's weird. I'm just gonna discard these changes. I'm gonna discard everything. There we go, that's how it should be. So I'm just gonna look over these files real quick. So the nav mesh, the scenes, the materials for all the mossy rocks. Change the prefabs for the torches on the slanted walls. Yeah, it looks pretty solid, so I'm gonna make a commit. Okay. So actually, before I do, I want to commit it to the correct branch. And I'm gonna pull up the chat while I do this. Yes, it is. So I'm just gonna break this down for you, creature. Yay, let's go. Yeah, usually that's That's what Jesse puts. I love it. I love when people get excited about this. So, all right. So what you're looking at, guys, is on the left half of my screen is a repository. We use GitHub and certain tools that help organize all of this. And so, like, this goes for a long, long time. Every single line is a commit. Like, you can tell sometimes when we get really frustrated about something. So the commit message I wrote, ignoring shit fuck crazy sized grungy for .spp. That's a substance painter file. You can see I wrote that. I committed that. And so we use gitgraph. Gitgraph helps us visualize all of these commits because it's all a tree. So like you have the main branch, and then you can branch off from there. So like a main version of the game. And all of these colored branches are like showing where a dot is like, okay, this commit, if you expand it, is where the dot is. And all the information, all the files that were changed. This is the commit message. If it runs longer than one line, you're going to see like a paragraph in here. And all the information there. And then once it merges into the branch I'm on now, I'm on the dungeon expansion branch, which corresponds and is linked to this task in this program called Linear. It's where we manage all of our tasks. And we have our team members assigned to all the tasks, how many points there are. That means how much work it's going to be. And it's linked with GitHub. Yeah. So, like, for example, this is me. I have Naruto as my... I actually think that's his dad from Naruto Shippuden. I just love that freaking show. So, here is the task I'm working on. It's a big, big task. And I just check off everything that I've worked on so far. And you'll see, because it's linked, all of these lines here are all relating and connected to commits. And we have a certain way that we type everything out. So it's very organized, very easy to route back to. So like if I click on it, it'll bring me to GitHub. And it corresponds to like what I'm doing here too. Interesting. Guess it works in VS Code, but so yeah, that's linear. And so I'm on the right branch here. I can tell by in the terminal here, like this linear creates the ID number, so ELD348. So I name the branch ELD48 /, and it's just our conventions how we name this stuff. So everything's really organized. You can also tell them here, because the circle, the dot is open. All of the other dots are closed. You can tell where you are with the dot being open like that. So I'm on the right branch here. Here I am not on the right branch. So what I'm going to do is stage with this command, add all of the file changes that are in this list to the stage, and then I'm going to stash it. So I'm going to stash it away, and I'm going to, as you can see, a stash has been made here. So that's where all the files went. And then I'm going to go to the branch I want. So then these files will be changed on the correct branch that I actually want to commit to. So git checkout ELD348. I tab and it brings it up because the branch already exists. And I'm going to do git pull -- rebase. It's just good practice to keep everything organized. It's up to date. And I do that because my brother is also working on this repository. And then I do git stash pop, or you right click the stash and pop the stash. So that means that it's going to get rid of this and bring it back into like my tree so I can commit it. Because here it's just stashed away. I can't do anything with it. so no one else can see this. Like, what I want to do is push these changes to the cloud, to GitHub, so then my brother can pull those changes, and then he has that updated version on this branch. So I now staged it all. I press the plus button. You can see stage changes. These are all the changes I want. And so I already pulled recently, so this is how we format everything. So I put in brackets ELD 348, that's the branch number we're on. You could see it, some of them, if we're moving really fast and like doing little things that are not directly connected to a task, we don't put that there. But since this is, I will. And I saved the message I wanted to put. So ELD 348. Let's see. So updated, these are the IDs for the rocks. So the rock textures to be brown instead of purple. Created moss materials for them as well. Placed rocks across, I'll say floors 1 and 2. I will be placing it across rocks 3. Check banners and ceilings. And this is just a note for me. And then fixed a few object position issues in floors 1 and 2. And then so it links to the linear task that I showed you guys when I clicked and it brought me to GitHub. This is the keyword that we use, ref. And that's just how they created it. So ELD 348. So I'm gonna cut this, put this here. Yeah, I did rebake the nav mesh. Yeah. So I'm gonna commit this. And I'm gonna sync changes. This means to push. Oh, right. Oops. The eyeball. Yeah. Exactly, the angry comments, exactly. My brother has some angry comments in there too. I know I can find them. Funny. But yeah, so it's just loading there, syncing up. It was a lot of changes. Preferably, I would commit in smaller batches. The next batch will be smaller, so it'll just be floor 3 changes. But yeah, it's just syncing up. And while it's syncing up, I am just wow, I have a lot of viewers. Am I seriously? Do I seriously have that many viewers? Holy crap, guys. Hello. That is awesome. All right, I see you, plebs. Michael is still here. All right. It's mostly bots. Damn. Well, there's 2 bots, but yeah. And my buddy at I can never say your username right, man. You gotta like spell it out to me like they do in like, you know, when you look up a word, like they put hyphens and like help me pronounce it. But yeah. The A dude. I don't know. Just yeah, call out the lurkers. Hell yeah. I see you guys. I see you. One person left. I called them out. But yeah, so it looks like it loaded. I'm so happy that I pushed those changes. That's like walking like a zombie at a dog. Yeah, one person got a little too scared and ran away. I don't know what happened. Okay. So if somebody on YouTube or wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching me from, I don't see anyone on YouTube, but it's okay. Oh, we gained more people. Oh! If you don't know, I'm gonna share again. So, what have I been working on? a bomb-ass game called Eldoria. It's a Souls-like RPG. There's lots of magic. There's light and dark. There's crazy, weird creatures on the way. We have a Steam page if you want to wish list our game. If you feel called to do that, it would help. It's free. Me and my brother work on this game so hard. We have good friends working on this game. I also post regularly on socials if you want to check us out. And I do stream twice a week. So if you are watching on YouTube, go check out the description. The links are all in the chat. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. Super awesome. I'm gonna try and remember how to raid someone again. See how often I do it? I don't do it that often. I was hoping Depot would still be on, but he's not. So can I right click? Is there an easier way? Wait, no, I remember you told me last time. You told me last time. This guy is pretty cool. I don't know him personally, but he's fun. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so I will raid him. It also just helps my channel, I think, to get certain ranks. But anyway, yeah, you guys are so helpful. Thank you, Creature. Thank you, Mortal. Thank you for watching, everyone. It was fun, and I'll catch you on Tuesday for probably some Elden Ring. Yeah. Have a great night, everyone. I love you all. Bye. I'm gonna be doing this, and I will make sure to end the stream on YouTube because I forgot last time. I think it's loading. Oh, General Andrews? Andrews. Excuse me. See how good I'm at this? Good I am at this. General Andrews. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, gonna end this stream here. It should be good.